Okay, this is Tyler. I'm going to start by uploading this while I go ahead and explain the code. I didn't do much with the code. I used the example that was recommended, the SD test. And I went ahead and just more or less created a text file called volt inside of there, and to it I wrote cat, which is the voltage that's read between the thermal resistor and the resistor. And then I went ahead and inside of the volt, went ahead and appended it so that it goes ahead and prints that again as it changes, and then goes ahead and creates a new line before doing it again on a delay of 100, which should be about 0.1 seconds or 100 milliseconds. And that's really all there is to it. I went ahead and found this example as well for how to read a voltage in Arduino. And that really is all there was to it. As far as the setup itself, if I can get it to focus, I have 5 volts on this side and 3.3 on this side with ground on both. I went ahead and used the recommended pins all the way at the top of this. So right here, they had this little design right here, and they said for an ESP32, use GPIO 5 for the CS and so on and so forth. So I went ahead and used that. To make sure that it was going to those, I made sure to initiate that that was what they were actually using. And I do not actually use the display with this. I still need to do a bit more before I get the display to work. And I have the resistors over here. I'm going to go grab the thermal resistor, which I have sitting in the window so it can cool down real fast, and I'll plug that in. Okay, so now that I have that plugged in, I'm going to reset this for later when I go ahead and create the draft so that it's not as much. And I will pull up the serial monitor, which the serial monitor is having the same issue that it's had a couple of times. So I'm going to unplug and plug back in and see if that fixes it. Sorry about the shaky camera. I only have one hand. There we go. So now we'll see that it is working again, and you can see how quickly that's going through all those. So I'll have quite a few points to plot in MATLAB, which I'll show later. And that was just sitting in the window, so it should be called. And now I will go ahead and shine the light on it to warm it up. And I don't really think I need to show more. That is the setup. I will take a photo of the wiring and upload that as well. And I will go ahead and show the output of what I am receiving in MATLAB, and I'll upload that as well. But this is the strategy I used to do that.